Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Alex Morish, and let's queer up entertainment. Queer icons, killer laughs, and psychedelic drama. What LGBT viewers can't miss Pride Month. Here's what to watch this Pride Month if you're queer, here, and love great storytelling. First up, OUTtv delivers laughs with Wish You Were Queer, a comedic road trip series starring Michael Henry and Tom Murray, with a little help from Trixie Mattel. Also on May 22nd, Netflix debuts Sirens, a darkly funny, mysterious mystery starring Julianne Moore, Meghann Fahy, and Milly Alcock. Knockout Blonde, the Kellie Maloney Story, is now available on Void. It tells the true story of legendary boxing manager Kellie Maloney, who came out as trans after a decade-long career in the ring. Max honors Paul Reubens in Pee-wee as himself, a revealing two-part documentary where he speaks about his sexuality for the first time. On Hulu, 9 Perfect Strangers returns today with Season 2. Nicole Kidman and her wigs lead another psychedelic retreat. This time, she's joined by out actors Murray Bartlett and King Princess in the ensemble. Netflix keeps the binge going with the final season of Big Mouth on May 23rd, featuring Cynthia Erivo. Also dropping that day is Fear Street, Prom Queen, a queer-inclusive slasher flick based on R.L. Stine's classic. Then comes Jerrod Carmichael's Don't Be Gay, premiering May 24th on HBO Max. Also, after coming out in his last special, Carmichael returns with a provocative title, and even more true, finally. The Last of Us Season 2 wraps up on May 25th, and we will all miss you, Pedro. Bella Ramsey's Ella faces off in a revenge mission you won't want to miss. And I just am very happy to see so much queer stuff for Pride Month. Something I do always want to warn and give a little shout out to Disney and Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass, because they will both do things that they claim are Pride Month, and none of it ever has any queer characters or anything to do with Pride Month. So it's nice to see some actual queer characters in the content for Pride Month with these wonderful shows.
Well, it all sounds good, except that I barely watch any streaming channels. So.
The queer slasher sounds hilarious.
Yeah. Also, absolutely. Wait, but the thing is, the R.L. Stine, if I remember correctly, the guy who wrote the Goosebumps books, as a young boy, I collected them all. They're barely scary, so I have no idea how scary this thing is.
Well, if you tell me, just like dim the lights, blood, and some happy.
If you tell me it's Ryan Murphy, I'll think that is more scary. But like R.L. Stine,
well, I really want to see that one with Trixie Mattel, because I love her.
She doesn't like Trixie.
Amazing.
Yeah. Did you see her too? She had the two like building a motel and then building a house shows. They were
in Palm Springs.
Yes.
So Sirens, that came out on the 22nd, the last Thursday. We didn't watch it yet. We're going to watch that together this week, because we heard so much about it. So it's something we're going to have to watch together.
I'm excited to see the performance of Nicole Kidman. Not everybody may agree, but I feel that she's very diverse. Her roles and her characters, I feel she has a broad range, in my own personal opinion. And she has supported the community in the past in some of the genres that she's allowed herself to participate in. So.
I don't think that's a controversial statement, at least compared to things I say on a daily basis.
I think she's a good actress. Did she win an Oscar or something? I don't know. I don't remember.
Sure. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I will bet money she's won at least one Oscar, and we're going to get absolutely slayed online for that statement.
Oh, now. Jesus. I'm bad gay. I don't remember the Oscar winners, okay?
Who?
That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platforms like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.